Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. No pipe today. That's because I'm about to get out and do some yard work. But I wanted to thank a very special individual who sent me a couple of things in the mail this last week. So this is a NABO, not another box opening. Everything has been opened. But I just wanted to thank him. Before I show you what he sent me, I'm going to tell you who it is. This is Israel, SoCal Piper. And if you're not subbed to Israel, you ought to be. He is probably the most encouraging channel out there right now, with just a very positive message of God's love for us, and scripture readings, prayers for himself and for us. It's just... it's very encouraging, very, very encouraging channel. So if you haven't, his link will be down in the bucket. But let me show you the two things that he sent me. And I'm going to show them in the reverse order of how I received them, just because this is what I happen to have in my hands. C.S. Lewis, At War. Now, this is a 2 CD, 3-hour radio style presentation. It is a dramatization of C.S. Lewis' journey from atheist to Christian, and the formation of his thoughts on mere Christianity. And I have seen this and resisted buying it. Thank you so much, Israel, for sending this to me. Got a trip coming up. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. This will be in the decks, the CD player for that trip. Now, the other thing that he sent me, you guys know I collect pipe by Lee, and he saw this one. It is a shape that I do not have, that I have now. He found a pipe by Lee. It's kind of a squat Rhodesian. It's not quite thick enough to be a bull moose, bull cap type pipe, but it's got nice thick walls. Well, rather than me sitting here telling you about it, let me show it to you. Do the reveal. Look at that beauty. The grain on that. See if you can see that. Around 3 7-point stars means it's one of the older ones. And look at that. Look at that bird's eye on the rim. It is in absolutely lovely condition. Complete with an exceedingly clean stinger. The internals are just immaculate on this thing. I am going to enjoy smoking that. It's a stunningly beautiful piece. I've got some other squat Rhodesians with this shape of bowl. I don't have any that are bent with the saddle stem. Mine are straight, and the one bent one I have does not have a beautiful saddle stem. This is a new addition. I love it, love it, love it. Can't tell you how much for a collector to have somebody send something for his collection that he doesn't have, that's just a wonderful gift, Israel. Now, I mentioned a trip. Yes, my wife and I are making a trip down to Savannah, Georgia this next weekend for a marriage vow renewal celebration, something or other. Honestly, I don't understand all of the ins and outs of it. You see, when her friend, this is her best friend from high school, when she was in Germany, and when she got married, she married a Catholic guy, but she was not Catholic, so they were not married in a Catholic ceremony. This is 30 years ago, and they are now going to the Basilica in Savannah in order to have that marriage recognized formally, I suppose, by the Catholic Church. It's going to be followed by a semi-formal event and dinner and etc. And so, Israel, I am ending my yard 1 month early. I'm going to trim it and go to that nice event all cleaned up. So what I did, I went ahead, I'm going to have to concede the yard to you. I don't know whether our matching growth to this point is similar. If you have not seen Israel's Yard, the guy, he grew a beautiful beard like from day one. It was just disgusting. Whereas mine, it was scraggly and all over the place, and it's only now after 11 months finally starting to tame down. So May 15th was going to be my year. I've got 2 days until April 15th, so I'm just shy of 11 months. But I went ahead and took 3 pictures so that you can document the craziness of my 1 year almost growth. Here's the first one. Taken straight out to the side, my beard goes out right at 7 inches. Second one, from the chin down, and my lovely wife assisted me with these, but she did not want to be in the pictures. From the chin down, my beard is also right at 7 inches. So it looks like my beard grows relatively uniformly around, and I get just a little over half a foot a year. Now the mustache, I measured from the very center of my lips under my nose and got right at 4 inches, and that's not surprising. That's not surprising because the mustache, especially when you're doing what I was doing, was waxing it. Every time you do, you're pulling out some of the short hairs, and so it doesn't have the opportunity to grow as long when it's getting waxed, and it's shedding more, and they're just, I guess they're not as durable or something when you're trying to wax it. So I wasn't terribly surprised. If I'd had 7 inches on the mustache, I'd have had a handlebar that would go around my eyes. So at any rate, Israel, this was a lot of fun, and next time you see me, this will all be gone. But I won't be. Some of you may wish I was, but I'll tell you, I'm gonna go with my yard work, and I'm gonna fill up a cob with some Carter Hall and smoke the snot out of it. And in fact, I'll probably refill that bowl a bunch of times while I'm trying to get the yard work done. You do the same. Light something you like. Enjoy this weekend.